Hi, welcome back to another Spinato Spin, and we're so glad to see you here in front of us. I'm in front of you, and I hope you're having a great week, and I hope I can make it a little bit better for you. Just a little bit better, a couple ideas, a couple thoughts just to make you feel better. Now, the most important thing what we're doing here tonight is we're going to start getting to the point where we feel real good about ourselves. How do you do that? How do you start getting to the point where you're enjoying your time together? Well, there's one way to do it, and there is only really one way to do it, is to start asking yourself real powerful, positive questions. You see, they say you can use positive affirmations. Well, I believe that, but I also believe there's something else. There's something buried in there that we're just maybe missing. What we're missing more than anything else is we're missing the fact that we've got to start believing more in ourselves. See, the power of believing is the key. How do you get there? Well, you tell yourself over and over that you're something more than you are at the present. You got to look out to the future. You got to see yourself involved in a great event. You got to see yourself as part of something magnificent that's coming down the horizon. You got to have vision. You got to see more than what people see of you immediately. You got to be beyond that. You know, they once asked President Reagan, well, how long did you prepare to become president? He said he prepared 12 years to become the next president. 12 years. Oh my God, that is unbelievable that he trained himself and his mind to do it that way. How do you do that? Well, the most important thing you got to do is you got to believe very, very powerfully in your future. See, if nobody believes in your future and you're the only one that does, that's good. Let them catch up with you later. Let them realize that you're going to do something special. You know, a great example of that is positive affirmations. Well, positive affirmations, a lot of people is delusional. If you don't ask yourself questions and you don't convince yourself in the direction you're heading. Now, here's one of the positive affirmations you can say. Go ahead. I believe in myself and my abilities. Well, how do you say it? Do you say, I believe in myself and my abilities? No, you say, I believe in myself and my abilities. I believe in myself and my abilities. That allows you to say to yourself with confidence that you could do something. See, when the rubber hits the road and the S hits the fan, are you going to believe in yourself and you're going to believe in your abilities? We'll find out. That's the only way you can really test it. I believe in myself and my abilities. Another one is real simple. I couldn't find it to show it to you, but I like myself and I love my job. I like myself and I love my job. Well, why not say something like, I love myself and I love the path that I'm on. I believe in my path. I believe in my future. That's the kind of things you got to understand. In the long run, it's the questions you got to ask yourself. How can I get myself fired up to talk to this person? How can I get myself fired up to go out and meet the world today? How can I get myself excited so that way when I go out there and bad stuff happens, I still keep persevering? I can figure out a way to go through it all. There's another one for you. Today is a brand new day. My past does not define me. My future is mine to create. Hey, you think of this, folks. You're the writer. You're the producer. You're the actor of your life. Nobody else has anything to do with it but you. You're the one that made the show. You're the one that made this movie. You have the power to create your future. The more often you positively tell yourself that, the better chance you have. A lot of people say, oh, this is all pie in the sky. Hey, I'm playing the odds with this one, folks. If you keep telling yourself over and over and over again you're a loser, you'll never amount to anything, I guarantee you're going to be right. Well, why not tell yourself over and over again you're going to win? Why not tell yourself over and over again you're going to be the best? You're going to do your best. You're going to try yourself to be the best. And here's another one to run with. Positive thoughts generate positive feelings and attract positive life experiences. Amen to that, folks. Bottom line is, if you think you are, you are. If you think you can, you can. If you think you will, you will. That's the way it works, folks. If you believe that you can achieve, then you could do it. You know, whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, he can achieve. That's a known fact, folks. Once you believe it, once you understand that you're really that person that you believe you can be, you're going to be heading in that right direction. Do I have any proof? Do I have any way of telling you that this can really happen? Let's go to the next one. There he is. Who's that guy? Who's that guy? He's standing there like champion of the world, ain't he? Who's he? That's Muhammad Ali. How did he do it? How did a guy come in, I hate to say it, but everyone can relate to this, a guy with no opportunity, a small man in a small town, nobody knew who he was. How did he come out of nowhere to do what he did? Well, he had a talent, didn't he? But you know what he had? He had a belief in himself that was unbelievable. Let's read it. It's the repetition of affirmation that leads to belief. And once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. That's Muhammad Ali. That was the way he did it, folks. He believed that he was going to be the greatest. He said it over and over and over again. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. Nobody believed him at first, but after a while, they started saying it. And by the time the man was put to rest, people said he was the best. He was the greatest. That was a fighter. That was a guy who never gave up. But he told himself over and over again that that's who he was. You see, it always comes down to this, folks. You become who you believe you are. You become who you believe you really are. And that's the way it's going to shake out. And that's the way it's going to go down. That's what happened to Muhammad Ali. Let's check out one more quote by him, folks. Or maybe two more. To be the great champion, you must believe you are the best. If not, pretend you are. You ever hear the expression, fake it till you make it? That's real. That's what he did. He kept telling himself over and over, I'm the greatest. I'm sure there was days when he walked into the ring and his sparring partner probably beat him up. But he kept saying over and over, I'm the greatest. I must be the greatest. I am the greatest. You might not think so, but I believe I am, and that's all I need. Going forward, that's where we find Muhammad Ali. The Muhammad Ali story is one of the best stories you could possibly take as a motivational factor going forward. We got another one here. I am the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. Dang, man, that tells you right there and then. One more time. If you believe in yourself, nobody can stop you. You got to have that heart. You got to have that burning desire. You see, they tested people all the time for everything. Football players get tested over and over. They try to test them. But you know what they can't test for? They can't test for the size of your heart. They don't know what's inside of you. I believe in you. You got to start believing in yourself. That's what this little Spinato Spin talk was all about. Dream big. Your mind has no idea how big you're dreaming. Dream as big as you can, and you can achieve something special. Spinato Spin was excited to talk to you tonight. I hope you have a great week, and thanks for the time. Have a good one now.